Kid Flash, is he going to be replacing Firestorm on Legends of Tomorrow since...
Oh, that's an interesting idea. I can tell you that I can't tell you who is replacing Firestorm. The only, because we'll make that announcement probably in the new year. I will say that it's not a brand new character. It's a character sort of plucked from somewhere in the Arrowverse, a character you've seen before. Okay. So stay tuned.
I want to know, with the new Titan show coming and the mention of Bruce Wayne on Arrow today, is there any chance we'll see the Titan show in the Arrowverse? And if not, will we see any Arrowverse characters on the Titan show?
Oh, great question. Again, above my pay grade. The one thing I will say this, the one thing I've learned is never say never. I could not begin to tell you how often we say to each other, like, we never thought any of this was going to happen. We never thought we'd see all these characters. We never thought there'd be like a universe. So I never say never, but in terms of like which characters can be on which shows and what's part of the universe, above my pay grade, and probably that's a good thing.
Cord Industries has dropped a lot, so any chance Booster Gold, Blue Beetle?
You never know. I think, I will say both those characters are characters we've talked about. Like, originally, Ray Palmer, who was introduced on Arrow, he was supposed to be Ted Kord, and we went another way. Like, so, Booster and Blue Beetle, all the beat characters really, we're always talking about, but nothing I can announce or speak to at the moment. It wouldn't surprise me if you saw Matt Lesher back as Eobard Thawne at some point on one of those shows. That's what makes it fun.
Hey everybody, so we got some new Titans to talk about, some new characters they're bringing into the universe. A couple of them are confirmed, and then some of them, obviously as Mark Guggenheim was hinting at, they're thinking about bringing in the future. So I'll try to differentiate between what might end up happening, where Wally West probably ends up going, and what Titans has actually confirmed. So if you're finding me for the first time, be sure to subscribe to get everything. There's going to be a whole bunch more Titan stuff coming really soon too, obviously in addition to all the other DC TV shows. And there is a new round of that Flash Ring giveaway I'll explain at the end of the video. But starting with the biggest thing first, Arrowverse crossing over with Titans. So if you guys didn't know, Greg Berlanti is producing Titans with a different group of people than produce all the other Arrowverse shows. They're shooting it in Toronto, whereas most of the Arrowverse shoots in Vancouver, which is a pretty solid distance away. Most of the Arrowverse shows shoot about 23 episodes a season. Legends of Tomorrow is a little bit less than that, but they shoot very long seasons. Titans Season 1 is only going to do about 13 episodes. The comments that Mark Guggenheim made pretty much confirm that there has been no talk of crossover as of Season 1. You may have seen the Titans Robin teaser video that I did a little while ago. They just started shooting the first episode. That's why we got to see that Robin costume, because they have to show him in Gotham before he goes off and starts to form the Titans and they come together. Based on the casting news and the confirmations, there's just so much stuff going on with that TV show. It's going to be so comic booky, it'll be awesome, but it seems so complicated that it sounds like what they'll do is they'll just do those first 13 episodes or so and then worry about maybe crossing it over, sort of low-key confirming that they're just going to say, you know what, multiverse explainer, it's on a different Earth. That's why none of the Arrowverse characters have heard of these people, and if they do wind up meeting, it'll be for the first time, like, who the hell are you? I'm Robin. Who the hell are you? I'm the Green Arrow. So getting into the Wally West of it now, because everybody's like, where's Wally going? Is he going to Titans? Is he going to Legends of Tomorrow?
One thing I've learned is never say never.
This effectively means that he's not going to go to Titans Season 1. Now, obviously, Mark Guggenheim was very coy with the idea of which big character would be replacing Firestorm on Legends, Constantine coming in, but he seems like he's going to be a more temporary thing this season. They said that somebody would be coming in to replace Firestorm this season. So whoever it is, it's probably not Constantine. Now, I'm really hoping that it's not some lame character. Like, he says it's a returning character from the Arrowverse, meaning that it's somebody that's on one of the shows right now. So on the upside, they could take the vastly underutilized Wally and actually do something with him on that show. Or it could totally go sideways and they cast some lesser character that you totally don't care about. That's the problem with the Arrowverse now, is there's like 50 billion characters, but you really only wind up caring about a handful of them at any given time. Like at this convention appearance that Mark Guggenheim was doing, they got a bunch of questions about the Flash, the Reverse Flash, and Wally West. Not so many questions about the other supporting characters on the TV shows. The other big casting announcement that was made is that it sounds like they might be doing Donna Troy on Titans, which makes sense because she's a big Titans character. So eventually they get to her. We just didn't know if it was going to be during season 1 because they've already announced several characters. Like we have Hawk and Dove as supporting characters in addition to the core team. You have Brother Blood, you have Raven's mother. There are a couple other minor characters around the Bloodhaven Police Department because that seems like where the series is going to be set. And if there's only going to be 13 episodes, you just wonder how many big characters they're going to try and shoehorn in. But in the casting announcement, they used a fake name, so they didn't use Donna Troy's name. They said that she'd just be a recurring character during season 1 and become a series regular during season 2 if it works out. Hopefully it's Donna Troy, but if you wonder why people have been talking about Wonder Girl on Titans, that's why. But I don't think that they would call her Wonder Girl if she came on the show. They would just call her Donna Troy. And they just make references to all the different costumes and names that she's had. If you're not a big comic book fan, there are a lot of times when character histories get really complicated. There are a lot of retcons. Donna Troy is one of those characters. She's at various times been a clone of Wonder Woman, been a magical construct. Just completely insane backstory. So whatever the TV show winds up doing with her, they'll probably simplify that just a little bit and then just have lots of Easter eggs for all the complicated backstory. But just taking his comments at face value, Mark Guggenheim, who is one of the most powerful people within Team Berlanti, has said that nobody has come to him about a Titans crossover yet. So Jeff Johns is producing that with some other people. They're writing it and shooting episodes right now. It's one of the few series that Jeff Johns is actively working on, which makes me so much more excited about it. They're still under the Berlanti production umbrella, but they're just being treated like their own special thing off by itself. So just multiverse explainer for season 1. There was also discussion of Superman returning to the TV shows, the Tyler Hoechlin version of the character. He said that that's always a political discussion and it's always ongoing. Because Henry Cavill is going to continue to play the character, it's just a little harder for the TV shows to use the character just because they want to keep him bookmarked for the movies. Now, you may have heard about the big DCEU announcement this afternoon at Brazil Comic-Con. Warner Brothers did a presentation of all the DC movies that it's working on. Like, it actually showed a reel. These are the movies that you're going to be watching in the next couple of years. And if you saw the Flashpoint video that I posted a couple days ago about how their plans have changed just a little bit and what they're retooling as they move forward with the movies, the film presentation at Brazil Comic-Con just confirmed all of that, meaning that all of their films that they were originally planning on making in the next couple of years are still on the schedule, with like 2 or 3 exceptions. The only ones that they did not show during the reel were the Cyborg solo movie, the Justice League sequel, and all the Suicide Squad spin-off movies, and that includes all those multiple different Joker movies that you may have heard about, like the Leonardo DiCaprio Joker movie, the Gotham City Sirens movie. But aside from those few movies, everything else is still on the schedule. Ezra Miller even confirmed to a fan at that convention that they were starting work on Flashpoint really soon, and Henry Cavill said that they were starting to develop the next Man of Steel movie really soon too. So he's going to continue to be Superman. Ezra Miller will continue to be the Flash. I know Ben Affleck is sort of up in the air. He'll probably do Flashpoint after that. We'll see. But it sounds like they might go with a different Batman by the time they get to that Matt Reeves Batman movie. But leave all your requests in the comments below. There'll be a new Walking Dead finale video tonight. And congratulations to the latest giveaway winner, Evil Morty. Please private message me so I can get your contact details. There was a new round in this video. I'll just name the winner the next time I post a DC video. But to answer your question, yes, I totally love The Last Jedi, but I don't want to give it a number rating because I'm still chewing on it, and I'm not allowed to post my review until Tuesday. So that's when my non-spoilery Last Jedi video will post. But until then, you can click here to rewatch that Titans teaser video that I did, and you can click here to learn all about Flashpoint and what they're changing behind the scenes at DC Comics and the way they make those movies. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.